Hey everyone, it's Trader Rob. Today is the last trading day in March. Let's end this solid month of March with a banger right after the intro. As always, nothing that I state on my channel is financial advice. Trading futures or any type of trading is risky business. Any capital that is put out there is at risk for loss. All right, so today is Thursday, March 28th. Markets are closed tomorrow in observance of Good Friday. So today is the official last day of trading in March. I got to tell you, March has been fantastic for the strategies, for my cash account, for the eval account. And if we could just finish off this last day strong, it'll give us some really good momentum going into the weekend and into the new trading month for starting on Monday. Let's take a look at oil. So oil this morning is on a very steady uptrend, and gold the same, ranging a little bit up here for I would say maybe like the last hour, but definitely in an uptrend in both commodities markets that we are trading here on our morning strategies. Let's take a look at our trades from yesterday. Starting in oil, session one was a small loser of 9 ticks. You got activated into the short, and this thing reversed on us, 9-tick loser there. Again, not trading session one, but I do keep obviously the stats on there. Session two, which we did trade yesterday, that was posted on our video from yesterday. We got activated here into the long. Beautiful trade, 22 ticks. Very nice winner in oil session two. I'm going to give you an end of month stat breakdown for each one of the strategies, including session one, session two of oil, gold, and the 15-minute Rob reversal at my recap almost at the end of the video. So stick around for that. If we take a look at gold yesterday, gold was also a winner. So we get activated here to the long at the 805. Let's see, 805 to 810 candle. This went for 16 ticks of profit. 2 awesome trades in the morning strategies yesterday, which brings our, let's take a look at our Top Step dashboard. Just trading the oil and gold morning strategies, we currently sit at $51,470. So we are pretty much halfway there. Quickly on the Rob reversal, no trades yesterday whatsoever. So these setups were pre-market. So this was at 7:15. Remember, this strategy starts at 8:30 in the morning and goes until 1:15 in the afternoon. We do get 2 setups here to go long. Both close below the ADMA, no trade. We then get a setup to go short at 11:45 a.m. Again, this closes above the ADMA, set up to go short, no trade. And then this setup here is past our trading window, so we're not even looking at a trade there. So hopefully we get a Rob reversal here this morning. Let's really quickly just take a look at our levels here. I posted in Discord these charts, and I also said that quite possibly new highs might be in store for the market here today. We'll see. Starting off at the YM. YM pretty much past 43.12. You got a blue sky above you, so be super careful anywhere around here. You don't. I mean, it's, again, if you could trade during that, you're awesome. I don't think I can. We got a level right above us at 41.97. A strong level above us at 42.35 right here. Below us, this was a level from yesterday. As you can see, this level here was respected really, really well at 40.096. You then get you've got a gap here. So just be super careful that this doesn't tap into here and just continue ripping upwards. And then strong level below us, 39,960. Now let's just take a look at the NQ. The NQ, we've got a level here. This is a level from yesterday at 18,516. You can see it got respected here really, really well. And then you've got a level behind you at 18,481, much weaker level. And then 18,459. Again, you got another level here from yesterday, 18,415. You can see how well this thing respected here. And then above you as an extreme, 18,564. And finally, we've got the ES. So the ES, let's see, to get to that blue sky, we need about a 14-point move. Telling you, it's in play here today. A level below us, 52.97 right here. Strong level, 52.85 below us. You got a big gap here as well. Price action above us, level 53.16, 53.19. You can say, Rob, why are those so tight? If there's a play here, I would use this as a stop loss. So that's why I put those in there. And then obviously anything over 53.22, you've got a blue sky breakout. Be super careful when it gets to that level. So again, I will update all of the strategies exactly where they sit for the month of March. Wishing you guys the best here today. Stick around for my trade recaps and the end of day breakdown coming up here shortly.
Order canceled.
All right, so here we get activated into our first trade of the morning. This is in gold. Spoiler alert, this one does end up losing, and this trade ends up losing extremely quick. I think this trade lasted about 40 seconds. We got activated into the long here, kind of a rangy day here in gold. So again, we don't get that push that we like to see outside of the inside bar that we've been seeing so much in March. Reverses, full stop loss in gold.
Stop filled.
So I had high hopes for the last trading day in March, and I honestly, I don't even know where to start. It was a day of mistakes. It was a day of, honestly, some pretty nasty price action all the way around. I mean, to make some money today would have been very, very difficult. But I had some unfortunate things that happened to me. I had some fortunate things that happened to me. And I had work happen to me. So I honestly don't even know where to start. But let's start with the bad. Yeah, let's start with the bad. All right, let's pull up our first trade here in gold. Gold, we got a setup to go long right at the 815 inside bar. Close 815 to close at 820. We got activated into the long. Quick reversal drops us for a 22 tick loser in gold. So gold and that still up for, let's just pull up the stats real quick. We're up 14 ticks in March. This thing was been kind of been a roller coaster, but kind of sticking around break even almost all month. So that's gold. Let's take a look at oil. Oil had a fantastic day. Both sessions were winner. You didn't see a trade in session 2 for me because I completely missed. Actually got a client call this morning, and just got preoccupied on the call, and I kept looking back and forth at my chart, and got to a point where I just completely missed this beautiful trade right here in session 2. Session 1 was a winner. We got activated into the short right off of the 805, 810 candle. This thing went for 18 ticks of profit. Beautiful trade. Session 2, you got your inside bar at 9:45 in the morning, closed at 9:50. You got activated into the long, and this thing was a very quick trade for full TP, 16 ticks. So if we take a look at March session, session 2 is up 291 ticks for March. So on one E-mini contract, you'd be up $2,910, which is fantastic. Let me give you the stats for session 1, which I did not trade in March. Session 1 was up 95 ticks. So one E-mini on that would have gave you a surplus of $950 in March. So oil strategy, fantastic. Gold was not a loser. It was green, but slightly in the green. Very slightly. Let's just almost even call it break even if we want to. So unfortunately today, since I did not take that session 2 in oil, it was where we lost 127 bucks. So still up really nicely in March on the morning strategies. So I'm positive about that. I've got a great feeling going into April, as long as we can hopefully get out of this price action chop that we have kind of been seeing the last couple of days. Now let's turn to the fortunate and unfortunate turn of events. Let me open up the Rob reversal. The Rob reversal had 2 setups today. Both of them were losers. Okay, so right off the bat. Now I know it's kind of hard to see when it's in red here, but this strategy says negative 60 bucks. Now I am trading this on the NQ with 2 contracts. This is 100,000 eval that I have been trading with on the Rob reversal. And I came back home and it says negative $60, which to me doesn't make any sense because these were 2 losers. Honestly, this thing should have been down negative $2,800 for the day. So granted, it's an eval, so, it doesn't hurt as much as what I'm going to tell you next. But again, honestly, don't know where these trades are at, how you get this to $60. I don't have any recordings of the trades, so this is honestly a mystery to me. But this was the fortunate side. The unfortunate side was that I also have the Rob reversal trading on my cash account. And I did get saved. I did get slightly saved. I left it running on the MNQ 5 micro contracts. So 35 points is $350. So I did take a $350 loser in my cash account. So it was this first trade here, which took forever. I mean, look at this price action. This is nastiness. I mean, pure, just gross. The only thing that saved me on my cash account, thank you, Matt, is there was an addition to the strategy that allowed you to put a max stop and a max, when you get a certain take profit, that the strategy will stop. And honestly, this morning was the first time that I actually implemented that, because I've been trading this on the 1 E-mini in my cash account, so 1 NQ, so it's a $700 swing plus or minus, and it's done fantastic for me in March. Today I switched down to the 5 micros, and while I did that, while I went into the strategy to make that change from 1 to 5 contracts, I noticed that stop loss and a max stop. And I said, okay, well, if I take one loser for $350, I'll stop. And if the first one's a winner, it'll go for the second trade. So I can at least capitalize on days where there's two Rob reversals that win. But if there's the one that I lose, or I win one and I lose one, I break even. So I'm like, it's a no-brainer. And that actually saved my butt, because then I would have been down $700. I took the loss in gold in my cash account this morning on a 1GC. So it was a pretty big losing day. I think I ended off the day minus close to $600, which is a pretty big loser for me. But at the same time, I took a look at this at the account for the entire March, and I'm not complaining. I am not complaining at all. This month has been fantastic. I was able to get February slightly into the green. Made a video on that showing exactly what we had on that. So overall, what hurt me the most is having to update the stats with the two losses. I mean, that took away half the profits today for almost the entire month. So that kind of stunk. So here's the lay of the land. Oil session 2 plus 291 ticks, so up 2,910 on a 1E mini. Gold 14 ticks, $140. The Rob reversal would have made you $1,400 this month, for a grand total of $4,450 for the entire month of March, if you were trading it simply on 1E mini. Granted, if we didn't have that two banger of a loss today, this would have been really, really nice. But it is what it is, man. The stats are what they are. So let's just take a look at. I already told you. So minus 127 on the eval today. With the morning strategy, just because I missed oil. I think I probably, how big was that oil trade again? Let's take a look. 16 ticks. So yeah, I would have been down maybe like $40 on the eval today. But again, I'm not complaining. The week was in the green. March was in the green. I am very happy with how the strategies have performed. But let's take a look at the levels here really quickly. I took a $500 loss on my. I actually didn't even realize. I mean, this is gonna sound really stupid, but I almost didn't even realize that I was at $52,780 in the morning. So I only needed like $300, and I was trying to go for a big play in the ES, and I ended up shitting the bed on that one. So I took a $500 loss on that. Brought me back down to $52,223. And again, I only take one trade per day on this. And but again, look at this. Look at this price action. This price action today was just very tough. But at the same time, here's my level from the morning, 18,516. Here's the level that I also had, 18,481. And here's the other level that I had, 18,459. It's funny how these things just constantly sit right at these bounce. And I mean, you can't trade this. In my opinion, you can't trade this. I should have realized that really early in the day, but I did it. I'm not that good. I'm actually not good. The YM. So the YM again posted this. You guys saw this on the earlier video from the morning, and it's almost 5:30 Central Time. So I'm coming in and doing this video really late. So respected this level really well, 42.35. This is on the YM. And I don't know, that's all I really got on this. I mean, besides that, you had your other level that I had down here at 40096. And sure as shit, got a nice bounce off of that. So these levels did get respected pretty well. And on the ES, what did this guy do? So right out of the gate, right at the open, I got caught in this crap right here. Had a nice bounce off the level right here, our level at 53.16. Again, a little bit too late in the day for me to even have taken that trade. Plus, like I said, I only really like taking one of these trades per day. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And today I was definitely wrong. I was actually right with my ideas, actually, but it was just not enough stop. I guess that's easy to say, not enough stop. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much the levels. I'm gonna rate my trading performance today as a D. I had some luck, and honestly, I don't want to say that I don't that the eval is not as important, but obviously my cash account to me is a lot more important to me. So that one kind of hurt. I took a kind of a nasty red day on the last trading day of March, but again overall green. And what else can we say? That's it. I'm gonna enjoy tomorrow off, the weekend off, and we'll be back at this Monday. I think Monday is April 1st. Sure is. So we'll be back at it April 1st, Monday. Hope you guys were able to navigate some of that chop here today, but if you were trading the raw reversal, it was a brutal day. That is for sure. All right. Happy trading, everyone. See you guys on Monday.